Alright, Sober October day 5, October 5th. Thought of the day. I just moved yesterday. Yesterday was the big move day. We moved to a new location. Very upset, very anxious, and not wanting to move at all. Been really like anxiety through the roof at its peak. And we finally, I was moving stuff throughout the weeks, but we slept there last night, and it's not so bad. I mean, the crappy thing is that my biggest complaint is there's nasty well water, which I could put a filtration system on that, but like it's not that bad. We moved to Steger. The fire department right down the street is they're a smaller department, and they, are looking for part-time EMT firefighters. So I'm gonna go back to that. I haven't really talked about that on my channel, but like I pursued the schooling for like 5 years total. I was on the job for about a year, and I left because of my previous house, my job, they moved my location. I work on site, and I get free housing, so they moved me to another property. That's why I left. But there's a fire department right down the street. The schools are better. I don't know, man. Oh, that's the thought of the day is I'm just telling myself, like, I'm able to like achieve these like moments where like things are so clear for like a little bit, because you get so anxious and like your thoughts are like scrambled, your head is freaking scrambled eggs, and you have like a moment where you're able to just kind of like sort stuff out in your head and like, all right, I need to do this, and that's at the top of my list because I won't be able to feel good about myself unless I do that. And being able to be, I know this sounds corny, but staying close to God, staying close to what that is. Whatever you feel like in your heart feels like what God is. Like I can't tell you what God is because we all have different perceptions of what that is. I'm not the standardized Christian, even though I grew up Christian. I don't know, but like I enjoy learning about like biblical stories. I enjoy ancient texts because it really is. How much of it you just got to sift through it because it's so old. People have tried to manipulate. Like the Catholic Church has changed a lot of that, took a lot of stuff out. So I enjoy learning about any ancient culture or written text, that even the Bible. A lot of people probably go through. I grew up Christian. I grew up like a basic. Nothing like crazy, not like Catholic or nothing. Christian churches, on special occasions as a kid. Went through a phase that, this Jesus walking on water. Like, come on, man. Like either the dude has some real superpowers, or it's just metaphor or what. But it's some of the stuff. A lot of the stuff, it's hard to take literal. And I think that's a way that. Damn, it's not as fudge. I'm in my car cruising right now, if you can't tell. Stay close to God, man. Whatever you think that is. To me, God is, it's not one thing. God is everything. I mean, literally in my head, I am a part of, we're all a part of the same thing. Whatever this fabric is that we can't see, we're all a part of the same existence, the soup of existence. And to me, God, that's what God is. God is everything. Is it a conscious, supreme being that cares about us in any way? I hope so. I hope that there are something like that. And the older that I get, the more I learn about, the reality that we live in is, there's no doubt in my mind that what our lives mean much more. The fact that we're even here is like mathematically just like a mind fuck. God is everything to me. God is, and I pray to God. I've been doing that a lot more as I gotten older. Just, for anybody who's completely against it and they think it's stupid, like that's fine. But like, dude, pray to, if you've ever experienced any type of mystic experience, then immediately you'll like, oh, there's a lot more going on than we can see with our eyes. There's more going on behind the curtains. You know, ever taken any psychedelic mushrooms, acid, it'll all like I like studying stuff like that too, because of what it does neurochemically to your brain, and they are literally bind to parts of your brain that it's like it's there in your brain for a purpose. They had like the fact that we can even have that experience is incredible. We can achieve a higher level of consciousness, and there's good and bad that comes with that. It's not all talking to God and like there's a lot of, it opens up a real dark world. Like that's in my mind. There really is a battle between good and evil, and there is a such thing as just ultimate darkness and righteous light. So that's the thought of the day. We're coming up on 6 minutes here. Thank you anybody who's been following. I appreciate it. If you can like the video and subscribe if you think I earned that, I would appreciate any subscription. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.